10 seconds, 15 seconds.
No.
see. Oh, here's one.
I've got a sanding block over there in the car.
I found one.
Okay.
Could you tell me your name and model club and where you're from?
Yeah, my name is Charles Caton. I'm from Montgomery, Alabama. And that's where I fly out of with a couple of guys down there. This is a Humminbird, which is a Class A or B ship. 540 square inch wing, 8.5% airfoil.
What's the covering on the model?
It's Monaco. It's
You need any advice on what
yellow.
to do?
Yellow. Yeah, I got to sand my prop down here, Bucket, because it got wet and wood swelled up.
Oh.
What size
I ain't
engine?
never heard of having rub on your damn propellers after you get their
Wood
content.
swelled up and it got
Hey,
wet.
there's one that's almost pretty sure.
What size engine is on the airplane?
This is a 3.5 or 20.
K&B.
K&B. And it's flying in Class B today.
What is the average max on an airplane like this? What is the max time you're going for?
Well, you run you try to make 2 minutes in this.
On a 7-second engine run.
7-second engine run, and you do that 3 times. And then you go to a 5-second engine run to make 2 minutes. And after that, if you make those, you go to a 4-second engine run, and you have to make 2.5 minutes, which gets to be a little bit harder on the short engine run. Because you don't get the altitude.
What is the altitude? I notice these things go up like bullets.
I think the really fast ones probably top out at over 80 miles an hour, and they get 500 to 700, 800 feet, I guess. On a really good flight, maybe. Learning to be consistent with them is a big thing. Pilot error is what puts you on the ground more than anything else. And things like hitting the irrigation pipe like I just did doesn't help either.
Was it submerged when you went to pick it up?
No, it wasn't, but it had dumped it into the wet ground where the irrigation unit had passed by, and it got wet and it got full of dirt up around the engine compartment. But it's okay. I got it out, I think.
Well, I thank you for the time you spent with me here.
Sure.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Keep them on, they're just going to rot in place.
know, there was a lot there, but I think...
It's a glow.
I said, that's it. That's 26 points. But 26, yeah, that's small.
I just get the time. I'm gonna RO table it. Let's go.
Is this official?
Yes, I think so.
Probably won't be as good as last flight. I'll make another one.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
Could I get your name?
My name's Don DeLoach.
How old are you?
I'm 16.
Don, what event are you taking part in here today? Right now, what are you preparing for?
Well, this is called embryo endurance. It's an event for a sort of a scale-like airplane with. So I got a little cockpit and headrest, and that's required in the rules. It's sort of, you know, want to make it look like a real airplane, but it's still a model. It's not a full scale.
Is there any weight restriction, anything like that?
No, there's just a restriction on wing area. It has to be about this big, and that's about it. It has the ROG, it has the takeoff of the table. It's got wheels. And then, you have 3 flights. add them together, and whoever has more wins.
What's the max time on one of
It's
these?
2 minutes.
2 minutes, huh?
In fact, there's some really good competition here. Somebody's already maxed out, so.
So you have a little ways to go, or what are you saying?
What now?
You have a little ways to go. You have to try to go for
I mean,
maxes.
I haven't made an official flight yet. But maxing out, getting 3 maxes in a row in this is pretty tough. So I'll see how I do.
Is there any limit on the motor that you put in, the weight?
Not at all. This kind of event doesn't limit the motor. There's a lot of them that do those, such as P30. That limits the motor, the weight of the motor. You can put any motor you want to in here. About the only thing that's restricted is wing area.
How long have you been competing?
I've been flying ever since I could talk, probably, but I've been competing about 4 years.
Do you manage to make it to the nationals every once in a while?
Yeah, I made it in '87, just barely. I mean, there's some good competition, but I won the overall grand national championship.
Very good.
That was in '87. This site right here, as I'm sure you can see, is just a perfect site for free flight. But 2 years ago at the Nats, the site was terrible. It was hilly and everything. It was a real marathon. A lot of people left. About half of everybody left by the end of the week. So those that stuck around either lost some models or they did pretty good. I did pretty good, I guess.
Do you belong to another model club, a local model club?
Yeah, we belong to the, it's actually, I live in Dallas, but my dad and I belong to the club. It's just a city right next to it, Fort Worth. It's called the Fort Worth Plainsmen. And we fly at their field. They have contests, 2 or 3 times a year. That's our main club.
Are there other events that you're flying today or throughout the week?
I'm only flying embryo today, but I'm flying we're flying some rubber scale later in the week. And, I've already flown P30 and handlers.
How'd you do? How did you do in that?
In P30, I was, third. There's some real good competition in P30. I dropped the match. The top 3 places all had 2 matches. And it was real close. It was separated by about 10 seconds. It was good competition.
Well, I'm going to let you get to it there and count wines. I appreciate the time you've taken.
All right.
Thank you. spoke one.
Three. Oh, God, my time in the pool went by.
No, wait a minute, that's on my stopwatch. 220.
There is lift under it.
He's big.
Well, you gotta have a little luck once in a
That's an unusual airplane. What kind is it?
This is an original. My aunt named it, I call it Pretty Up, because she said that's pretty up there, isn't it? And it was up in the sky. But it's a geodetic structure, 41 inches, 40 projected, that is, span.
What's it designed to compete in?
It's designed to compete in Class A, which it competed in yesterday.
How'd it do?
It got first in that, but now I'm trying to compete against the Class B ships, and thus far I've blown 2 motors, and I'm working on my 3rd.
What do you mean when you say blowing 2 motors? What does that mean?
Well, it means that it's designed, the motor is designed to run on 4 cells. I generally run it on 5 to get performance.
Oh, this is electric.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is it runs on these nickel-cadmium batteries. And I have 7 in, according to the rules of Class B, and that means that this poor motor, which is designed for 4 cells, is under 7 cells. So I'm putting this resistor in, hopefully, Rube Goldberg resistor, hopefully to drop down the voltage a bit.
What's your name?
Chuck Gross,
Where are you from, Chuck?
Batavia, Illinois.
Say that again, please.
Batavia, B-A-T-A-V-I-A, Illinois.
Illinois. Okay. Do you belong to a club there?
Yeah, aeronauts, but that's in Chicago.
Uh-huh.
Where I put the darn screwdriver, that's what I need.
Chuck, I thank you.
Sure.
Good luck. afternoon.
Howdy.
You know, I couldn't help notice the sign on the trailer, and I was real fortunate in running into you out here. Could you tell me your name?
I'm Al Greer from Milwaukee, Iowa.
What, you know, the airplane is very large. What prompted you to build something like this?
Oh, we have different classes. I have small airplanes and large airplanes. We have different classes. This is a Class C airplane. A little bit smaller one's a Class B, and smaller than that's a Class A. And that's in competition when we fly in those classes.
Is there some nostalgic reason that you built these particular types of airplanes?
Well, yes, I built these when I was very young. I started building model airplanes in 1934, so that's a while back.
Materials have changed a little bit since then, haven't they?
Yes, the wood's the same, but the covering, this is kind of a mylar film covering. Now we used to use Japanese silk, still do some, and Japanese tissue.
In Waukee, am I saying that correctly?
Waukee.
Waukee, Iowa. What club do you belong to up there?
We belong to Des Moines Modelaires. Waukee is kind of a small town just outside of Des Moines, Iowa. And I belong to Des Moines Modelaires and have for many years.
Do they primarily concentrate on this type of an airplane?
No, I think it's more sport flying. These are quite a highly competitive airplane, this in particular, even though this airplane was designed by Carl Goldberg back in 1936, I believe, or 37. And most of the airplanes that we flew today out there were of the old vintage. They had to be designed or built prior to World War II, really.
What, in this event that you fly in with this airplane here, what's the object behind it?
Well, you have a limited engine run, and then you try to keep it in the air as long as possible after the engine quits. And I fly this in Class C. I receive a 20-second engine run, and we have a 7-minute max, and you should go for the maximum flight. 3 flights. If you max 3 times, why then you have a fly-off.
When everything goes well for you, what altitude do you reach when the engine quits?
Well, these are engines are a pretty sophisticated engine. This is the type of engine that would be used in normal sport flying. Our normal engines turn about 8 to 10,000 RPM. This I turn about 25,000 with 65% nitro. It'll go to about 1,000 feet in 20 seconds.
Very good. How'd you do in the competition?
Oh, fair. Managed to place a win a trophy.
Congratulations.
Which the type of competition that we have here, if you go home with your airplane, you're lucky, I guess. This is very high caliber competition here.
How many competitors were there?
In the old time event, I think we had around 150. My contest number was 119, and there was quite a few past me, so.
Well, I'd like to thank you for your time. Thanks for explaining things to me, as this is one event that I'm interested in. I know nothing, absolutely nothing about. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
No attempts.
33.
No card. Card is out.
Let's see. Okay, we want to run down those 2 old replicas.
Call them off.
6.
No flights.
7.
No flights.
13.
Non-suction, no flights.
47.
No, he is not here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, could you tell me what your name is and
Yes.
where you're from?
Yes, my name is Bill Passarelli, and I'm from Long Island.
So you had quite a trip down here.
Oh yes, quite a long trip. But my friend Gene over here is the fellow who drove us over.
He's hiding
So it was
right
a
now.
nice, relaxing trip, and we had a good time. And we flew this morning. My friend flew in half-A gas, and
How'd you do?
P30, and waiting to see how things turn out for the day. And tomorrow they'll be having some scale competition, and so I'm trying to do a little bit of trimming over here. The airplane hasn't been flown since last July at the Nationals down in Virginia.
Now you tell me this airplane took a trophy or a placing in the last year's
It
Nationals?
placed fourth at the Nationals at Tidewater in Virginia last year in July in the Peanut Outdoor Scale event.
And you also fly it indoors.
Yes, it's primarily an indoor model, and so I'm just trying my hand out at outdoors. It only weighs about 6 grams. For outdoors, they really ought to be a little more robust than this airplane is right now.
Yeah.
In any event, I'm going to give it a whirl.
I thank you.
Thank you very much.
What's your name?
Ed Conifus.
And can you tell me a little bit about this? I've watched it go up a couple of times.
Well,
and
the model is just an old-time rubber cabin, small. They call it a convertible. It's also a commercial rubber event model.
what's the name of the airplane originally?
Convertible.
Oh, it is the convertible is
Yeah,
the name
well,
of it.
it's called. Originally, it came out with plans for a little pontoon for it, too. You could fly it off the water.
Designed to compete in what event?
ROW, flies off the water.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, I got little pontoons for it, too. It flies real good off the water. And then I just put it's an unofficial biplane event, so I put a P30 wing on the bottom.
Huh. What's the wingspan?
About 36 inches on the top and 30 on the bottom.
How much does it weigh?
About 3 ounces. 3 ounces. When I wind it up, it has about a 1-minute motor run, and the rest is glide. It doesn't glide too good.
Well, it's impressive flying, though. I like the way it looks.
The model itself, without that wing on it, really goes.
Does it? Oh, I can imagine it. You have a little bit different incidence angle. How do you know the incidence angle is
I
right
don't.
and everything?
It isn't, but it sort of flies, so I left it there. It went good in the climb that time, but it stalled in the glide. So either the incidence or the center of gravity was off. And the time before, I didn't have as much incidence in it, and it wound in under power.
Yeah.
So I put the engine in, and it stalls in the glide. So it isn't quite right. It's got too much.
You want 0? Yeah. I don't see any deviation. Now's the time. Plus. 3 plus. 3 plus. 4 plus. 2 plus. 1. Let's subtract that. 16 times. This is always documentation. Yeah, on this other side. That's just right up there. Okay, good. All right. Don't have to worry about that. You go. Workmanship. Very good. Flying line. Semi-scale prop. That's both wheels. Always use this to simulate movement. Yeah. Wicker. That was Wicker, I think. Probably Wicker. Yeah, it's Wicker, yeah. Okay. Fine, sir, it says all go. Quarter we talked about. No, not.
I mean, big scale.
Pretty good. Four. You know? But on the other hand, the guys that wind her up.
But that doesn't mean I have to have it as an event.
I argue that. You want to pick yours up? Yeah, yeah. Right here.
Okay.
I'll make sure everything's okay.
Indian culling is not wide. Okay, he's about his finish there.
Would it be okay if I took them?
I
guess these things are probably anything you make them like that.
This is polypex.
Oh, okay.
And he's built on.
Not covered, oh, all right. That's it. No, he's got his seat back. Is that
Got a place for the 6, 7, 8, right? It was right there.
Yeah, it was right there.
Well,
It's just some outline in red here.
apex amount, no pressure wheel, not all straight.
Undercarriage assistant.
Well, see, this is outfit for a bunch of airplanes, and this is the Now we're back to the cigars.
Can you tell me a few things about the airplane, Jim?
The airplane is a replica of a Sedgwick, Kenneth Sedgwick of Milwaukee, design of tractor that Kenneth built in 1915. He was the tractor champion of the Milwaukee Model Aero Club. This is built entirely of spruce, pine, basswood, and cork, and miles of bamboo. And I do not have any good bamboo left to build more. It's very hard to find.
What period does it date from?
1915 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
It's older than I am.
It's older than me for sure.
I have written a complete story of this club for Model Aviation.
When's it to be published?
It's been published already.
Oh, it has what, when?
During the early summer,
Oh.
spring and summer. All original pictures were made too then, and published. Original 1915 pictures were published.
They were still good?
Now, we had them redone, but they were from the original. I knew 4 members who belonged to this club who are still alive.
Good, thanks, Jim. Good luck.
Still alive. Sure.
Bring your airplane around.
Gonna get a winder and fly it.
1950, huh?
1915.
15.
15.
Yeah, 15.
Before World War I. 1950, that's yesterday.
Yeah.
That's yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I started building models a long, long time ago in 1950. I started in 1927, and you started earlier than that yet.
That's about the only model you built with a bloody pilot in it, Jack. How come?
Oh, I got a little SC5. I haven't got it here. Yeah.
Jack, where are you from?
Toronto.
That's
Oh, yeah,
as in Canada.
As in Canada, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot you got sound on that thing too.
Oh, yeah. What's the wingspan on your Fury?
On the
Sea Hornet.
A Seahawk, I'm sorry. It's
Sea Hornet, yeah.
Sea Hornet.
It's 37 inches, so it qualifies for jumbo.
What's the weight?
3.5 ounces for the airframe.
Do you have in your mind sort of an average duration that you'd like to see out of the airplane?
Well, with the old propellers and flying it in early morning or late evening, I could get about 1:45 out of it. But you wouldn't do very well whenever you get gusts and so forth. The pitches were pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
So I've made some new propellers now. Hopefully they'll work, but I haven't flown them yet. So.
The new propellers are higher pitch?
Lower pitch.
Lower pitch?
Yeah.
Same diameter?
Yeah, same diameter, lower pitch. Should work like a car in low gear and be able to get through turbulence and so forth a little more.
Did you change rubber at the same time?
Yeah, I did. I went a little smaller rubber, but that's what I got to prove out. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll see.
Good luck.
All right,
Thanks.
Beautiful, Jack. Beautiful. Thank you.
Jim, lift your head up a little bit.
Boy, the portrait I've taken to the studio.
This guy's still going.
Get
that baby just as it leaves our hand.
Okay, we got everybody.
1930.
Is he proud of it?
Oh, that's number. I just modified it by the spars of the wing. I 16 squares on top of stiff in the wing without adding weight. And then you couldn't add it, and then you got no weight on it.
You know,
You should have some slack in there so the props will reveal.
the tailplate, we used to crack them, the guy would hold it.
Oh, yeah, and bend it.
That's what I guess Carl had this.
I suppose, yeah. Now, that drawing was a plan that I found that Joe Lucas had drawn many years ago.
Yeah, I saw that.
A sketch.
I saw the sketch.
And I sent Carl copies of that. And then drew it so that people, not everybody can draw. So the idea is to, and we made the tips the same way. We made laminated tips just like that.
Are you going to fly? Yeah, let's fly. I'll do camera people
do that again, will you?
Go ahead. Let's start. Are you going to launch all at the same time, or?
Yeah.
I already have drawn it for.
Better get in there and help Nick wind there, Carl.
No. The nostalgia.
You better get this car.
You got a winder, Jim?
Yes, I think I named Joe about
Yeah. Here.
Oh, you're busy.
Are you going to launch?
Did you get some shots?
Yes, sir.
And from over where the video is too, Bob. We're ready to go.
Howard, you gonna do the walking back and forth, Jim?
You stay, and all you do is turn away.
Tell me when to start cranking.
One side a little more. That
They
makes
can
it
give that
turn.
about 3 more turns.
The guy that's flying this from California. That design.
Yeah, let's all go together. I think.
Good, Vic. Good, Vic. That's good, Vic.
I don't know yet. Much to the right.
Props here are much slower.
Boy, Jim. He's getting into some good air over here.
He's got a long engine run. He says. That's gonna win it. That's gonna win it.
I can't see it, G.
You're walking along.
Yes, me.
It's actually an eyebrow.
Hey, that's neat. I bought a full plane of big.
They've got one wing on the wall. It seemed like it was travel air. It's bipod. Oh. They've got the travel air bipod. They're not elliptical. Yeah, maybe they are right on the tip. But they've got it over to the restoration shop.
I brought that
New airplane. Yeah. I thought.
Could you give me your name and where you're from?
Russ Timmons from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
He's facing backwards anyway.
Oh,
Have you always been into scale building, Russ?
since I was about 6 years old.
Left the drawings for real at home.
I got a set of prints for it.
I understand you're a pretty prolific builder, is that true?
Well, we do the best we can with it. Comes and goes. There you go. You learn something new every time you go on this thing.
How do these fly?
They have been flying great. I flew the P40 down to King Orange in January, and it did very well down there.
At a static show.
And as usual, you lay them around, they warp up a little bit.
White canard.
They get old and fat like we do.
Oh, here's a model builder plan.
So they need some more trimming work on them up here.
What's the name of the red one over here in your right hand?
The red one is a Cessna CR2 Racer. It was the second version of a Clyde Cessna Racer.
What's the wingspan?
24 inches.
Did you draw the plans yourself for that one?
No, in fact, these plans were, this model was originally a design and flying model.
For a calm and see if maybe I can get 20 seconds.
It's a beautiful airplane. Beautiful.
Thank you very much.
With the bigger motor to fly on,
I might add, both are beautiful airplanes.
I have to wind the motor about 4 times repeatedly.
Russ, I thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
I need, and I've got Miguel Carbon's a racer, it's black and red. No, the black and red one.
Oh, that's the Jocelyn Waterman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I built a big one of those. And, built about a 30-inch one of those.
Oh, good?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I see Phil coming back. Phil, yeah.
Could you give me your name?
Kurt Haskell,
Where are you from, Kurt?
Davison, Michigan.
Davison, Michigan. So you had a little bit of a drive down here.
A little bit.
What's the model that you brought?
It's a Waco SRE from Model Builder Plan.
What's the wingspan?
39 inches.
You know approximately how much it weighs?
7 ounces.
7. That's exactly. How's it been flying for you?
I've never flown it yet.
No kidding? This is the first?
Yeah, I've had it built for about a year and just couldn't get this nerve up. So we're gonna see if we can't get it going today.
Thanks, Kurt. Appreciate it. Good luck.
Thank you.
Oh. No, you leave your hat on. Thanks. What's your name?
Gordon Roberts.
Gordon? You're English.
Of course. Flying an English plane.
How can I tell? You're going to compete in what looks like peanut and...
Peanut and flying aces scale.
What does a peanut weigh?
I think it's 12 grams. Complete, ready to go.
12 grams. Rubber motor, prop, everything.
Yeah.
How about the Spitfire?
That's 4 3/4, ready to go.
What's the average duration on the peanut?
Well, it's pretty brand new. The best I've had out of it at the moment is a minute. Actually, 59 seconds.
Uh-oh.
In a gale. Yeah.
How about the Spitfire?
I normally fly this in World War II combat, but I flew it once in flying aces scale. Did 64 seconds.
That's pretty darn good.
See if they got a first aid station. And,
I don't worry.
Thank you, Gordon.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thanks. With this competition, I need it.
No, we thought you got a table.
Good morning.
Hey.
Could you give me your name?
Michael Hines.
Well, you get their order. I understand that.
This is a
But then the guy says, well, why
Rider
don't I have
R4
that on time?
for the Grieve mass launch
I'm doing the
event.
next guy's
It was
secretary.
blown up from the plan that was in Model Aviation a couple months back. Blown up to 24 inches.
Gives you confidence.
What does it weigh?
This one weighs about 2 1/3 ounces, ready to go. Prop and all. And it's just been flight trimmed. It flies real nicely, but we're yet to know what it'll do.
The one in your left hand?
Yeah, this is a rear-wing speedster. Modified modified from a Sea Glen Models kit, which was the old Peerless plan.
What was the approximate period of that?
This is early 30s, 1934, 33. The Peerless kit came out in 36, and it's a pretty old bird. What I did on this, and the little things that were different about this one was I put a more scale landing gear on it and changed the shape of the tail to be a little more scale, and did a few things that weren't on the kit. But
I noticed that it has a observer seat window. That's a little bit, that's unusual for that airplane, isn't it?
Yeah, I think, well, I don't think so. I think it was that way.
Oh, it was?
Some of the previews I had anyway. This is a little interesting too. We got this knockoff wheel arrangement here to keep from damaging the landing gear and keep from tearing it up.
Do they actually like literally fall off when it
They're connected to each other with a rubber band, and they're held in place with little music wire pins, and so they absorb the shock, and they would knock off without losing them if it hit something hard enough, and theoretically not tear up the wing and everything else. So anyway.
Very good, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, good luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it too.
Well, maybe
Good morning.
Oh.
Could I get your name?
Okay, your name's David Livesey.
I notice it's a rather large scale model you've got there for rubber power. Could you tell me a little bit about it?
Okay, it's a Focke-Wulf TA 152. It's a 40-inch span. It's enlarged off the Model Builder's book put out about 12 years ago.
What's the wingspan?
40 inches.
40 inches? What's the approximate weight?
This one weighs 3.5 ounces. It's pretty light because it's got a small fuselage.
Do you have any unusual features on the model?
Nothing totally. It's just got the long, skinny wing for a high aspect ratio, and it tends to glide real well.
How about average flight duration? What do you get out of it?
It's getting a minute.
Minute is real good average.
It's real good, yeah.
Uh-huh. You don't have a DT on it?
No.
Not worried about flying away?
It's fun to see them fly away.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's half the fun of free flight. Yeah.
Very nice model.
Thank you.
I thank you. Good luck.
Okay.
Very nice. Here we go.
That's a beautiful model. Could I get your name?
Bob Siedentopf.
Where are you from, Bob?
Hammond, Indiana.
Hammond, Indiana. What's the name of the airplane?
This is a Yak 4.
Yak 4, apparently is a Russian airplane?
Yes.
What's the wingspan?
World War II, about 37.
37 inches. Do you know what the weight is?
Probably about 45 grams.
And I understand it's a brand new airplane?
Never been in the air.
We're going to find out what she flies like today, huh?
If I find some tall grass, it might survive the first flight. If I don't, oh well, I got more.
Engine exposed. You know, and that made it kind of rough to do because you had to build an engine and put it inside of that.
Really?
Bad launch, huh?
Mistaken right now. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
Still climbing.
Yeah.
use a technical pen or just one of the?
I used a Sharpie. My other one, I had rivets and everything.
Probably don't have any problems with
Joe. Ah. Oh boy, you make me heavy.
Well, you get a nose on that, you get legs on
But anyway, I think even if it runs longer, it gets up good. If it runs longer, it'll stay up higher, because my motor didn't run at all, did it? This time too? Only got 38 this time too, and that. How far it went? Yeah, okay, well see, I got a minute and 46 on that.
height. Wow, better get an official this time. All right, make it. Push it on, Jim. Oh no.
1935.
Jack knows that, but he's not telling me. Yes, sir, Jim. We're ready to go. Watch yourself. Don't bust your butt.
These days I'm going to get smart and have everything trimmed before I get here.
Out of my flying time, and I hate it. I'm gone anyway.
That's it.
Huh?
Probably not. Because you just get low. I gotta go fuck the chickens. Oh, well, fuck the chickens right over there.
Made it right underneath. We get 15 minutes. Well,
Thank you.
This one's not much to look at.
What's the name of it?
Sopwith Pup.
Do you know how you did in the competition just now?
Well, I blew a motor before I even got a chance to participate. So you're out.
So your hole
As soon as the rubber motor goes, that's it.
Too bad.
Oh well, I was tired after a long walk anyway. I'm kind of glad I didn't have to do it.
What's the normal duration of that one?
This one, the best I've gotten out of this airplane was 47 seconds. Usually it does 5 seconds. No, no, it's only about a half-minute airplane really. Although it does fly in the wind fairly good. But, yeah.
What's your name?
Paul Boyanowski.
Where are you from?
Ellen Park, Michigan.
Yeah.
We had a little drive.
Yeah, you did too.
Nice area out here. I really enjoy this out here.
What other events are you taking place in here, right here?
Today we're flying the FAC rubber scale, FAC peanut. This was World War I mass launch, Golden Age scale.
You're flying out just about everything they've got then?
Just about.
Yeah.
Well, I'm busy enough, I guess. You know, I wouldn't want to do any more. But I'm not getting too many good flights and try to get them all in.
Okay. Well, thanks.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you very much. Your name is? Oh,
different views of it.
What's your name?
My name is Jim Pulley, and this is a Miguel Curtis Falcon, 10-cent kit. They made them back about 1931, 32, somewhere in through there.
What prompted you to build one of those?
Well, I saw another guy had one of them up here, a fellow named Jack Fike, a friend of mine.
Yeah.
So I built it. But every time I go to fly, the thing's for everlasting windy. and I can't seem to get it adjusted just right.
So you don't have like an average duration on it yet then?
Not at all. Not at all.
Does it look like it has potential?
It does, if I can ever find a calm day. Because I got the right prop rubber combination on it.
Where are you from?
Indianapolis.
Oh.
Come down this morning. I've been trying to get down all week, but I couldn't get down until today. I've been doing this for a long time.
How many years?
57 years.
Oh. You're still having fun at it though,
oh, yeah,
obviously.
I enjoy it very much. I've built everything but radio control. I don't think I'll get into that because I don't feel like I've conquered this yet. I've had a lot of long flights, good flights, well, indoors and out. But I still like the rubber job. I've built pre-flight gas, but no radio.
Well, I appreciate it.
Well,
thank you
very much.
Good luck.
Thank you very much. We'll give this thing another try.
You want me to turn it toward me a little?
No, this is fine.
All right. You want to fly no. Oh, let's turn it. 6 seconds, and I went clear across the runway. Do you think it's worth flying again?
Not 26 seconds.
No, man. I haven't even. Like over 1 minute it wasn't this good. No, now it's common. It's common. Yeah.
hot. Yep, okay, I got it. Now this time, we will fix this so this cannot happen again. See? Yeah, that'll help. That ought to be enough wine to say more than what happens later, you know? These wood crops don't stand any kind of abuse at all. So.
Green racers, report to the tent.
Reeve racers, sorry, mine doesn't have any wings anymore. Yeah, let's see what we shall see here, huh?
Next time, maybe. You survived it?
Doing good, Benny.
Log them on my target. Well, I think I'll turn them in.
All right.
Are you gonna?
No power stall, it's just hanging on.
Put 3 maxes on.
Okay, well, Clyde, you go on the side?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't go to work. I got you. We'll walk wait for you. Somebody come help you with it?
What's your name?
Dick Bennett.
Where are you from?
Rockford, Illinois.
Have you got any official flights in yet, Dick?
Not yet. I'm trying to get this one in shape to do it. Doesn't want to cooperate.
What's the average time when it does cooperate?
It's been over 30 seconds. I was putting a bigger motor in to see if it would work, but doesn't seem to want to work.
Good luck.
Thank you. It's really, I like the looks of it anyway.
strip a little rubber. It takes a smaller size than what I got. It's getting nice and calm here now. It's real nice calm. Yeah. This is what I'm gonna fly my peanut. Yeah, this was an interesting day today.
Associated with crime.
Yeah.
You don't want it. Yeah, you don't want it.
I gotta go down and see that. That's my favorite airplane. I've never seen that.
Oh yeah, I was quite excited. But that corrugated pattern on the back. What did I?
Down there where I
I'll give you this side to the door.
Come out here, Don.
Yeah, I know what it's like to be
Wonderful bird. This is more than I think I've ever seen. Even up at Genesee, there weren't very many of them.
Look at that. They lose people like all
Big loss. Never be replaced. Never replace people like that.
Damn right, that's You know, that's like my daughter when I was
Absolutely. Yeah, that's the key to the benefit of all of us. See that.
Got them all?
Yeah, oh, it's a gorgeous airplane.
That was no problem.
We're going to have to check that out before you... Come on, Kurt.
Ready, Lee? Yeah, we are.
Get some good air, I think. Somebody got a...
That's what that bird's doing. He flies.
Oh, look at that. Good.
Hey, that's nice.
Oh, no. It's not a glider.
that on the plane sure did.
Jim's on the paint something.
Yeah, I'll stick it there.
Should use the other two. That's something.
I just got a few wines on it. So.
Mine looks good.
Sorry, guys, up here.
Prop hold. Yeah, pick more one though.
That's why I did insurance. Didn't have, I took that off when I loaned it. I snapped it on. That's what it was.
Tell me your name.
Susan
Susan what?
Lavender.
Susan Lavender. That's a real nice airplane you've got there. What is the name of it?
Fun bird.
Where did you get the plans for it?
I don't know. It used to be my brother's, but he never built it, so my dad gave it to me.
How old are you?
7.
What events are you flying today?
What?
What events are you flying today?
She's not.
I saw you over there flying an embryo airplane. That was you, wasn't it? You're flying embryo. Are you flying anything in scale?
Just P-30s.
She just.
What's the wingspan of this airplane?
30 inches.
And you telling 30? Hammer. Oh, well.
Well, I appreciate the time you've taken. Thank you.
No. Didn't you fly to Edinburgh too?
But, you know, its best time was down in Niagara Falls.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like,
Yeah.
Mechanics hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, as a test, I want you to count off. 1, 2, etc. I want to hear how many mechanics are here. Go.
1, 2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9.
All right, we got 10 pilots signed up. Who can sound off? Did everybody sign the book?
Andy.
Andy's out flying his airplane.
All right, here's what we're gonna do, fellas. There are gonna be 4 heats, just 4. We don't want to kill anybody in the heat, but we want to test your metal and your rubber. So bear in mind, 4 heats. What we're gonna do are 10 flyers. We're gonna drop the first 3 of the first heat. We'll drop the first 3 of the second heat. That'll leave us 4 flyers. We'll have a heat where we drop the first 2. That'll give us 4th and 3rd place. 3rd place will pick up a trophy. Then we will have the final. Now we're gonna go high tech today. I want the mechanics to line up in a semicircle behind me, and I will not give the launch signal until I've got 10 mechanics behind me. So fellas, if somebody is holding you up, you know who to step on whose airplane, all right? Otherwise your motors are gonna melt. Now mechanics, here's what I want you to do. Because we're gonna have so many out and so many planes in the air at the same time, when your pilot's plane is down, I want you to sing out loud and clear his name, and we'll have it on tape so there's no dispute. You got it? All right, there will be 10 minutes between heats, unless all 3 or 4 planes in the next heat are way down. If you break a motor, you're out. If you knock off a wing, you're out. If you're winding and you break a motor and you want a hand launch, go right ahead. That's gamemanship, but you can't stand on a chair to do that. If you're so far out in the cornfield and you've got 2 minutes to go and you're not back here, you can wave your hands and we'll scratch you rather than worry about you. But if you got a fighting chance, run like hell to get back here. And maybe a $5 bill, I can delay the clock a little bit. All right?
Question, how about, because of the heat, you know, 10 minutes is kind of short. Can you make it, is 15 too much?
That will drag out the event.
I know it,
1
but
hour.
it won't be too bad the first time, but with the second and third, I'm telling you, you're going to be running back here. Maybe you only got 4 times to do it, but that could be a 4-mile run.
All right, that's a dictator. I'll take the vote.
15. See how it goes. If we're back,
that's okay with me too.
If we're back, how's that? Everybody's back.
All right.
Give us half an hour before the race.
Be loose enough so if we look like we're dying, you make it 15 minutes.
All right, I'm not unreasonable.
Remember, these are just 20-mile airplanes.
That's right, it's only a game. All right, so be it. 15 minutes between heats.
Just remember, I'm 55. I still wake up feeling like $1 million, but I use up 900,000 of that by noon.
All right, let's go to the flight line.
Okay.
One out already. Bear in mind. Yeah.
Okay, so first 2 down?
First 2 down. One down. Start winding, Andy.
No, 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 no.
Seven, 8, 9, 9, 8, 2, 3,
5,
6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2.
birds.
Show my tail.
Check it out.
Have the flag back on it over there.
Union Jack?
That's a homemade decal.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
You know, you just get that gum paper from SIG. They sell you big sheets of it. You know, they're, man, 8.5 by 17s, or you don't have a choice of shades. But out of the spray can, this stuff they advertise all the time.
I think I know the one you mean.
One.